Episode 181. Are these comics going to make good film and television shows? We got Silent Night with Batman and Santa Claus Returns #2. And we have JSA #2. Let's check them out right now. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for spending time with me as we rant about movies, comic books, and television shows, as well as the occasional board game. I am your host, Frank Zanca. I'm an award-winning screenwriter, novelist, and comic book writer, as well as a filmmaker. And let's jump right into Silent Night. This is the sequel to the original one we had with Krampus. I thought that one was a lot of fun. This one is not doing it for me. There's a knight that puts a little sigil on someone, and I guess when that happens, they go to another plane of existence. So Batman is officially gone, as well as Superman, and Zatanna is hooked up with Damian, kind of like I guess we did with the other thing where Wonder Woman was with Damian. I guess, older women and Damian go together, I guess. I don't know. But since Batman's gone, he's kind of taking, Santa Claus is kind of taking his place. So this guy going, we're going to blow up the world. What are we going to do today, Brian? We're going to blow up the world. So that's what we got going on here. And Santa Claus jumps through and says, I would beat you up with my candy cane. But anyway, so then Zatanna's like, we got that nice picture of Zatanna's butt, and she's like, I have a invitation to a party. They're like, okay, let's go to the party. Whatever. And now we switch over to the other world. Now, why Nubia is in there, I have not a clue. Because Nubia is the queen. Why is the queen running around on missions? It makes no sense. But we also have Mera there, who was also a queen, but I don't think she's in power right now. But anyway, we're fighting trolls and stuff like that. So Jon Stewart's, doing his thing. Batman's doing his thing. And then they make the mistake of messing with Mera. Mera's like, oh my God, stop it, don't. And Superman goes to save her, and Batman's like, no, let her cook. And she smashes their heads into the ground. I really wish, and I hope, Jeremy, that we put Mera back in the old costume. Get away from this Justice League costume. It never worked with the boots. Just stop it. But anyway, then we have Jesse Quick. And they're like, well, the more that you use your powers in this plane, the more it's going to kill you or something like that. And they ask the troll about, who is this night guy? And he's like, I'm just going to tell you just enough to have you pay attention to me and not what's behind you. What's behind you? A whole bunch of bad stuff. Then we switch over to the party, and they're like, Zatanna's like, there's something I didn't tell you. The ticket is only good for 2 people, but if you're bringing your kid, the kid gets in for free. I'm like, wow, this is a lot more information than you possibly need. So he turns himself into Batman. So I think the whole thing was just to make him look like Batman. Why? I have no idea, because we need more Batman in here. I don't know. But anyway, then he goes to see Jason Blood, and I never realized that Jason Blood was immortal. I don't think that ever came up anywhere, that he was an immortal. And he says this knight was part of Arthur's table, and he served with him. So Jason Blood was part of Arthurian legend. I don't think so. I think he's stretching here. But anyway, there's a castle that's surrounded by mist, and Arthur said, "Don't anybody go near there." But they had to prove to Arthur that they could do it, so they broke his orders. Makes no sense. But anyway, this other guy, Brian or whatever else, ended up getting the helmet and became this knight character. And Felix is like, well, I can help you find him, but I'm not going to do it because you have nothing that I want. And Gentleman Ghost walks through Batman. He says, you're not Batman. He walks through him and he disrupts the cloaking spell that he has on him. And then we can see that it's Santa Claus. He's like, I knew it was you, Santa, but you have nothing that I want. Don't try to tempt me with coming down the chimney and giving me presents because I don't want anything. And he's like, is that so? Well, don't you want to hang out with my brother Krampus? He's like, oh my God, it's Krampus. We need to do a selfie. Yes. I'm not even kidding. That's what he says. So he says, I'll help you. And he's like, I guess, simping over Krampus. Whatever. But anyway, they call the knight to them, who then gets away from the binding spell and goes after Damien. Now, why does Damien need to get saved? I don't understand that. But anyway, Santa Claus knocks him through the window, and I kind of like that thing where we have Santa Claus in the reflection of the window coming at them. I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, Jason Blood gets in the middle of it, and now he has the mark on him. He's like, that's not feeling so good. I need some tum-tums for my tummy. Whatever. So yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So I don't know. I think it's only for this month, but I'm really trying to. I think I might even jump off it because it's not working for me. The first one I thought was lots of fun with Krampus, but this one's just not. Also, for my self-promotion, I just want to let you guys know that if you do want a copy of Lords of L.A., Lords of L.A. issue 2 is now available. I do sign them. It is by Vampire Mob set in 1950s Hollywood, about a lounge singer in the 50s. I have Marilyn Monroe in here and stuff like that. She is turned by one of the two crime family bosses, but we don't know who. And after 60 years, she returns to L.A. to wreak her revenge. And this is a samurai cover. We have a katana cover. And then I have a Helene cover. I have 2 more covers as well that are coming in. And then this is issue 1. And you can see that the artwork is pretty good on it. So yeah, we've got lots of blood. It's a little bit more adult. But yeah, if you like a copy, let me know. And just go to the comment section and say, I want the copy. And I'll respond to it. Plus, I have connected with Moonstone Books. We're doing a 50th anniversary Green Hornet anthology. And one of the stories is by Timothy Zahn, the creator of Thrawn for Star Wars. Also Kevin J. Anderson, who does books about Dune, among others. Brandon Easton, Bill Willingham, with the cover by Matt Wagner from Batman fame. And Grendel Mage. He's just done a pile of stuff. But if you'd like a copy of that, we are going to be launching that beginning of January. But the description below will have the link to Kickstarter where you can get notified, or you can go to greenhornetnoir.com. All right? Definitely check that out. We have over 100 followers right now, and I'm going to try to get it up to 200 before we actually launch. All right, so let's jump into JSA number 2. So this one is the same type of thing where we have the old JSA is in another world, kind of locked up there, almost exactly the same kind of storyline as we have with the Santa Claus one. So the new JSA is running missions and stuff like that, plus trying to find them. And Jade, who is the daughter of the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott, who doesn't need a ring, she's imbued with it. So yeah, it's got a lot of the characters from the Stargirl series. So I like it. It's by Jeff Lemire. So here we have them going out to a mission. That guy on the bottom is Sandman, and then we have Jade right there, and then Dr. Midnight, who is the female version. And they find everybody kind of floating. So they're on this weird supernatural mission It's just kind of a throwaway thing. Meanwhile, the other portion of the team is finding out what's going on. They literally run. They do basically a I'll get there first kind of thing. And, of course, I think Jesse Quick gets in there first. And then you have, I forgot the cat, the female version of Ted or whatever. But anyway, they get inside and looking around. And here's where I got confused because I knew that they were supposed to be in that other thing. But I guess this is a flashback. And Obsidian, they revealed in the last one that someone was from the Injustice Society was impersonating him. So this is where I got confused. And then Solomon Grundy shows up and says, I will beat your head in the thing. And I guess there's like a Red Lantern there, like an original Red Lantern. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But she has like the old Green Lantern symbol on it, but it's a different color. And we have a fight ensues. Dun, dun, dun. It's like, oh my God, you got me. And Gentleman's Ghost is in this one too. So there's a lot of similarities between the two books. But the guy here with the mask, with the red mask, he was the one that was impersonating Obsidian, which is Jade's brother. Dr. Fate is a kid. I really wish they'd bring back the original Dr. Fate. I don't really like the sneakers and stuff like that. But anyway, they get beat up. And then we go to the Tower of Fate, which is where they're being held right now. So that's why Alan Scott has a beard, and now the kid is there. So I don't understand the whole flashback thing. I'm not sure we needed it, but we got it, whether we liked it or not. It's like, surprise! And it even says now. So I guess it's kind of what happened to them that brought them there. But I'm still confused by the whole thing. But, whatever. So, yeah, the artwork's decent. And there's Solomon Grundy again, slamming people's heads. So does that mean that the Injustice Society is stuck in that other world, too? Or can they go back and forth? And then Hawkman gets a little bit impaled there. He's like, oh, my God, I got heartburn. So I like it, but it's this issue I thought was really confusing. And it really didn't bring me to a point where I actually knew what the hell was going on or where there was actually a story. So when we do a recap right now, I'm going to say I don't know whether it make a good film or television show because I still, after issue 2, I don't even know what the story is. And these two books have such similar stories. So, and no, on this one too, because the first series just blows it away. If they're going to do a movie on it, it'll be the first one, not this one. All right, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Remember to give me a like, give me a thumbs up if you can. And if you can subscribe, please do. Ring that bell, ding, ding. It's free. And remember, too, to get notified about Green Hornet, go to greenhornetnoir.com or click the description in the link in the description below, and that'll take you there as well. Just a quick button, and you'll be a follower to get notified. All right? Have a great week, everybody. Thank you so much, and happy holidays.